Right, good morning ladies and gents. Here we are at Spooky Woods, and it's turned into a nice morning, but it was lashing it down. Well, it's been raining for about the last week here in the United Kingdom, isn't it? But last night was a bit naughty, wasn't it? I even said, lads, you know, if it's a bit naughty, we'll have a rain shake. But no, we are combat homs, that's short for combat homosexuals, and we're out here braving the weather. And you've got a nice little, I'll catch that, mate, 'cause I've not seen one of them before. No, when you're doing your stuff, so a nice little, just a short little burner there. The main man, Mr. Baldrick, is here.
Hello. Hello.
Baldrick, get down. Gonna go, got the old table on the go, and as per normal standard operational procedure, we're getting the brew on.
Tea.
Tea. It's got to be coffee for me, sir. It's got to be coffee for me.
Cash bag.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cash bag, you know.
I've got a new little tarp. Again, it's got a few misprints, but as you'll see there, it's up till late o'clock, making that yesterday. But yes, the rain's held off and the current boats come out. Woo! And we've kind of decided that Dean, if you'd have been in the armed forces, you'd have been RAF, sir. Because what was it you said on the text this morning?
Fine and dandy. Yeah, just fine and dandy.
Yeah. I said, hello, and he went, yeah, I'm fine and dandy. And I just thought, do you know what, mate? If you was infantry, you'd been like, oh, I've just had a great shit. You know what I mean? Or the possible would be, you know, if you was infantry, sir.
Keep you on your toes, keep your guesses.
Yeah. No, you'd have been like a bit posh RAF, so I've decided. No, but then the other infantry one is, oh, sorry for replying, mate. I was having a quick one off the wrist. No, but you know what I mean? It's just you're a bit posher, anyway. But yeah, nice little burger you got there, sir. And obviously, it's no use as we say, knowing a fat bloke who's got his own machine, we can't have a bit of work done, mate. And yeah, a couple of bits you wanted in there.
Yeah.
But I just think, as per always, mate, it was just going to be a little simple something, because it started with me taking the mick, really, didn't it?
Yeah.
But no, that's so you've got a complete system there.
Yeah,
Well, you've not even seen it yet, sir, but you've seen a few pictures.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I just hung on a little bit, mate, and that's what we're talking about, because that will come off and, you know, be better. And obviously I've got me two, going to be working on that a bit more today as well. But yeah, ooh, get a nice little bit of sunshine. As you can see, the Baldrick monster in Staffy Stick heaven, and he's sorting out a bit of tinder for the lads, isn't you, Baldrick? He said, I am, Dad, yeah. I am, yeah. Dean was making a tent peg, and he kept trying to nick it, didn't he? Soon as you pick up a stick, like, did he actually chew it in the end, or?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Oh, but no, show him down, mate. But as soon as you pick up a stick, it instantly becomes a staffy stick, bless him. You're right there, Baldrick? Yeah, I'm right there, yeah. Don't get none of that caught in your throat, because I'll have to stick my hand down there like I did last time and get it out, boy. No, I'm right there. I've got a stick. You like coming out with the boys, don't you? Yeah, it's my best thing. It's my best thing. So right, what else got there? I can smell food. Yeah. Right, go and see what Dean's got. So he's like doing a food patrol, isn't he? Cookhouse patrol.
Bag to bag.
Yeah. I like Dean, don't I? Yeah, he always brings me some treats, doesn't he? Yeah. Sorry, I meant Al. Terrible. I need coffee. Right, ladies and gents, at the moment I'm in a Danish M84 phase. Found some of this material. Many moons ago I had some off Point North, and it's good because it's 180 wide, and I was making the tarpies out of it. I was having a bit of a sort out and found this, got very excited because it's enough to make a tarp. But as we can see here, that's why the material was, one, for sale, and two, wasn't that expensive. It's because right at the ends on some bits of it, it's misprinted. You know, it's just on the rollers, it's slipped. But I bought a can of paint over me. There's no way I can just not use this material. I thought about cutting it, you know, like smaller. But I thought, no, come on, stop being posh. But yeah, so I've just got a tin of Green Army paint with me now, and I'll just dull that down a bit, and that's going to make a spanking tarp. It's in the order of just slightly smaller than 4 metres and just over 2 point something metres, and again there's the ridge line, so that'll always be a low to the ground but long tarp, and I'll set it up and show you what it looks like there. Very effective camo, especially in the summer. It just disappears. Obviously we're in autumn now, which is my season. I do like it, but yeah, so I just went back, you know, I've got about that material stuff somewhere for about, I don't know, 4 years. Yeah, and I'm probably loving that. And on this side, and he knows what I'm talking about, it's not shiny, it's shiny on the other side because it's waterproof. Anyway, that'll have made somebody smile. Yeah, ladies and gents, so yeah, just repurpose that bit of material, bit of spray on that, because I could have just cut that, you know, that bit out, but I thought, oh come on, stop being a girly, and get that done. But so yeah, that's my nice new tarp, and when it is in the A-frame position like that, I'm going to make little tarpy sides for it, fanny flaps or whatever we're going to call them, and obviously it can come up, and I hope to have a little play about with that today. But yeah, late o'clock on the machine last night making that, job done. And you can't get one, even Raymere's, no, you couldn't get one of these. And here we see there, the old monster having his troughs. Yeah, and Mr. Baldrick totally in charge of any noodles dropped.
In my Wonder Essex spoon.
Oh yeah, yeah, Dane done that. And we've got Dane over there who's, well, I thought he was going to do a bit of carving, mate.
Yeah, well, I was.
No? No.
There will be a spoon at some stage.
Oh, I've just done a bit of David Bailey move there, mate, yeah. So you're proper close up now. It's been a while since you've had a lump like that in your hand, isn't it, sir? And I'm just saying. Yeah, very nice. Oh, yes. Ooh, David Bailey shot there. Right, ladies, no, that's the old M84 tarp, ladies and gents. Just brought it out. And I've just made it less noticeable, but you know, it's always going to be used in it. We could have left the white bit down there and just always had it at the back bit, but just glad now I didn't sort of take a bit off there just to get rid of that, because that will do. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and this is very non-reflective, this side, and I'm just saying that for somebody, and for somebody who knows who he is. That's matte paint, sir. That's matte paint, obviously, because it's a little bit more shiny on that side, and I think that's the side that gentleman was commenting on last night. He'll know who I am, and he'll be like proper swearing at me now anyway. But yeah, so not many in existence, I don't think, because I think even the army issue ones are a tad small. I've seen one of them, but yeah, M84 tarp just rescued a bit of material. Yeah, like I say, I'm not worried about that at all, ladies and gents. But I'll let that dry a bit and just get that set up in the A-frame, because that's how I envisage me using that. Right there, ladies and gents, there's me tarp the sides, and you know, I just had it bing, would they work, just to cover wind and rain coming in that way. And I thought, well, they wouldn't need all the coverage, but as you can see there, obviously tarp going across the top, which you'll see later on, because I'm going to give it a test there. Would that give me some protection from the side on an A-frame bed? And yeah, it would. And it's actually coming out a lot better. They're a lot better than I thought, to be honest. So I haven't designed these for that, I just made them squares of material. But yeah, it's stuck at the back, pegs here, pegs there, tied up at the top, and again that one there lent itself to, I just tied it to the bottom of the post, and the same on this one with a bit of the old crap paracord. But yeah, so I'll get the old there's a ridge line up there, and just see what that's all about. That's going to work. Nice one. Yeah. Right, ladies and gents, that's the wide view. It looks a bit weird because it's green and obviously a camouflage tarp, but I just brought the sides over just to see what's what. I've got no more of that camouflage material, but it'll probably set somebody's OCD off. Mighty Cuff, it'll set his OCD off, so I'll leave it in there. But yeah, it's me little, it'll stop 90%. These things can be pegged out a little bit more, and I may do that. But they're meant for the tarp, and they've just worked really well with this, because just imagine you're just going to stop a lot of wind and the rain coming in from the sides. And certainly that one needs going out a little bit, but I'm going to put a little bit of bungee cord there so it's a modification, and I'll bring them over and do it again next time, because that can be pulled out a lot more, but I want it on bungee cord, so it will come to about there. Yeah, but my fanny flaps for the side of the tarp, you know. Hey, you know, you stick all your gear, your Bergen and all that in there, ladies and gents. Mr. Baldrick, he approves, don't you, Mr. Baldrick? He's sort of like this, Dad, don't I? But, and again, you can see that side. You know, you bung a lot of kit in there, but once it's actually closed down, it's not going to be, although when they're gone out a bit more, going to put bungee cords at the bottom, it'll fit a lot better, but it's not designed to give overall coverage or whatever. Still want air coming through. We got it. Look at Mr. Baldy. You like to say, oh, I like this bed, don't I? Yeah, I'll go sleep now. But yeah, and the tarp, one of my bestest favourites one. Bit of material, ladies and gents. I only got about 5, 6, 8 metres out of this, and I made a 3x3 tarp and my chair. And you often see my chair, didn't you? I just made myself a tarp. And when I get home, I'll put my little pole staves in there. But this is probably the longest tarp, because normally I'll make tarps and that, and then I'll shoot my way to people or whatever. But yeah, let's pull that a little bit more. That's definitely got a bit of mileage, and as you can see there, it will just stop a lot of the inclement weather coming in from the sides. Yeah, nice one. As we see from the other side, that really shows you how effective the camouflage is for the autumn and so forth. Yeah, the old brushstroke camo, you know, South African Rhodesian, it's all a much of a muchness. I wish I could get loads more of that, make tarps and sell them this time next year. If I could, I'd be a millionaire. But ladies and gents, yeah, so it's just pegged out. I haven't even done the middle one. But I'd be happy as, you can't say happy as a sandboy no more, can you? No, happy as Larry in that, no worries. And like I say, Mr. Baldrick's already claimed his place in there, and obviously see where it's on the chair, just needs to come out a bit more. That could possibly go to another peg, but there, literally there, I'm going to put some bungee cord on it, that way it can just come out and stretch, and it'll cover this area a bit more. But I'm liking that, lads. I could see me in there and no dramas. And again, that one's onto the legs. It's done, but it could come out there. We see Mr. Baldrick approves. Yeah, I like this, Dad, don't I? You've got to go to sleep, boy. He says I am. Right, ladies and gents, Al. Well, initially you had that wrapped up in a bit of DPM material, mate, strapped to the Bergen, and it looked a bit precarious. It looked a bit RAF, didn't it? Remember I took the mech, didn't I?
Don't
No, that's all right, you can have a laugh, mate. It was a bit fish and chips there, though, wasn't it? Yeah?
No.
Lovely, actually, don't want to lose it. So, again, the next thing is, you know, stick it down the side of your pack. And this is obviously a standard zip-on side pouch. So initially, I was going to unpick it for him and just put a little open-ended top pouch on it, but I thought, oh, that's a lot of work and that. So, you know, I've had it for about a couple of weeks or whatever, mate. Yeah. Again, it's just not having the time to do it. So I thought we'll do it properly, sir. But again, keeping it simple, because initially it was just going to be a little. All you wanted was a little pouch and you just shove it down the top there, mate. Yeah. My thoughts there was that the axis is as wide as your zips. But I thought about it, and now what I first thought about was just going to be a simple side pouch, but I thought, no, if you're going to do it properly. So here we see the back of the pouch. So when it comes off, and it can come on and off, it can be carried, you know, just imagine a bit of paracord round there, ladies and gents, not with yourself, well, as you say, a little clippy thing on. So you're out there, you're doing your work, and then put your axe away safely, you know, over the back, over your shoulder and over your back, and you've got your two hands coming backwards, walking backwards, you know, probably because you've got a load of wood or whatever. But on here you can see these, so any planet on the Bergen, you know, the two straps that go up to the lid, you can push them under there, so it'll go flat inside the back of the Bergen, pulled in to any Bergen on the planet, mate. Yeah. So, but you wanted a bit of a special job, sir, didn't you? One that even Ray Mears hasn't got, right? Because he hasn't thought about it, because he doesn't know a fat bloke who can sew, which is me. So, ladies and gents, so that was, as you can see, a bit of the axe pops up, and you know, as I said, like, we don't like to frighten the civilians, do we? Like, you know what I mean? So what I did there was work out. You see this Velcro there and Velcro there. So if I do that, so that's on there, and you notice there's a bit going the top of the pouch, because the bottom of the pouch is the bottom of the Bergen, as we rightly pointed out there, mate. And there's a clip there that's already, so I'll nip the male bit out, so that will clip into the female bit at the bottom, and that's it. That's going nowhere. So even if your Velcro fails, and it won't because there's pressure against it, that's not going to come off, mate. But literally, ladies and gents, so you can undo this zip side zip, one side zip on your Bergen, get that, and away you go. So I'll just slot it together again. But once you've got it like that, mate, it's not taking it on or off, but you have now got the option to do that should you want to. And like I say, with the strap on the other side, you put it on any Bergen. So ladies and gents, so imagine that's obviously the pouch, just like that. So all Al needs to do now is undo the Velcro, push his axe in, push that in there, and job done. And as we can see, that's all that's going to be showing out the side of the Bergen. There's still some chalk marks because this is hot off the press, mate. Yeah. But there we go. There we go, ladies and gents. Yeah. So Al, there you go, mate. I think that's a lot better than we first discussed about, mate. But so, with my fertile brain, it's just worked it out, mate. So there you go, sir. There we go, sir. And here we see there. You're just whittling away, so aren't you?
I'm doing nothing but whittle. Yeah.
See, David Fairs does that. He just sits there sometimes, whittles, quietly chuckling to himself as he does, and then like he's turned out to something like amazing, and you just
this is not going to be amazing, but
it's
just kept
temp
me
peg,
quiet,
sir.
Huh? Just kept me quiet.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you could have it as temp peg.
Yeah, see, temp peg, see.
Big bold temp.
That's like a jumbo temp peg, yeah, for jumbo tents. And there's Mr. Baldrick down there. What are you doing, Baldy? What you doing? Yeah. So, I'll tell you what, that's what it looked like. That's the side of the Bergen, so he can go in and out and get his axe in. And we don't scare the natives either, mate, does it? You know what I mean? Stops the old local constabulary getting a bit. Because when you can see the axe handle, you know what it is, don't you? And there's no reason for it, but again, out of sight, out of mind.
Well, next time we meet, I'll have it on the bag. You can read it.
Oh, yeah, it's going to work now, mate. But I'm liking that shelter. But it's time to get that down now. In fact, I'm going to go and lay on it because Baldrick will jump me. not in that way, but he will do, bless him. Okay. Here we see, obviously, you can take a fat bloke, ladies and gents, fat bloke and his dog, Mr. Baldy. He always sleeps behind the legs. He's getting in there now. He's not a hot water, he is. But again, I just find this incredibly comfortable way to sleep. Military roll mat on the inside, just firms it up a little bit, but proper, you know, I can feel the cold coming through now because there is no insulation now. You could improvise if you needed to, but this is my preferred way. All the tents and shelters I've got, my preferred way of sleeping in the forest. It's so comfortable, it's unbelievable. Ain't hard to make, it's quite difficult. And yeah, with things inside, next time I come over, I'll spray them out a bit more with that carrot bungee cord at the bottom. But even if you're just cutting off about 70% of the wind and, you know, the air coming through there when that's down in the A frame, that's the job done. Right, ladies and gents, it's getting a little bit late in the day. The sun's coming in from the left-hand side. Yeah, not a bad little day. I've had a play about with my show. I've got some ideas on that. I was going to set that up on an A-frame very low to the ground, but I'll do that next time out. I've got an idea. I know how much to make the my fanny factor sides for it, and that'll be a little something else I'll play with around tomorrow. But yeah, quite happy with that. The old green, you can see it there, but again, unless you knew it was there, I mean, I'm not bothered, because you'll never get a type this size. I wish I could get some more of that material, and I've probably said that once or twice now. But yeah, we're kind of packing up now. What's that one coming through? And Mr. Baldrick, he's had a bit of a sleep there. Do a bit of David baby. Baldy, you want a treat? You want a chocolate picky? Do you want a treat? Right, guys, Dean's just going off for a wee. He goes a long way, he does, doesn't he? Because he's only got a little willy. Yeah, cheers for coming over, guys. Day in the woods, better than nothing. Weren't an overnight or nothing, but there you go. If you can't, work and life gets in the way, doesn't they? Yeah. I'm going to go and take a picture of that Strubenbergen now, a close-up one. Anyway, ladies and gents, if you've been with us this far, cheers, and take care of yourself, and remember, tell the kids Santa is dead. Santa died, he got the lurgy, he died, right, and all the elves, right, they never got paid, so they killed Rudolph and all the other rangers, and they eated them, and last I heard, they'd invited Snow White over for a gangbang. Anyway, so yeah, Santa's dead, he got the lurgy, no Christmas this year, and I'm just saying. I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy. So do you mind if I sniff your Struben?
I've just been sitting on that.
Oh, one day when I win the lottery. Oh, I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy.
Baldy wants to play. Go on, Mr. Baldy.
Oh.